The Owen-Withee Blackhawks are heading to the girls basketball state tournament for the first time since 2014. Joe Anderson had an opportunity to sit down with head coach Josh Jolling and a couple of players as well: Kendall Weiler, Geneva Capetillo, Ellie Peterson, Maddie Mueller, Kayla Rasmussen, Carmen Fries, Kendall Mueller, and Addie Heddlestead.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and your sectional champions, the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, going to state. Drink it in, Hawk fans.
What were some of the team goals you had for the girls this season?
I let the girls pick their goals. Obviously, the first one was they wanted to win a conference championship, and that would mean beat Neilsville, and we were 0-2 against them. So the first goal didn't pan out for us too well, and then the next goal was they wanted to play in Green Bay, so they wanted to get to state, and I really respected the goals that they picked. You know, they didn't settle, they didn't pick like they wanted to be regional champs. They picked high goals, and what's the saying? Shoot for the
moon or the stars.
Yeah, right.
You and I discussed this before too. There really isn't a quote-unquote star on the Owen-Withee. I mean, you've got 5 or more than 5. You've got a pretty deep bench. 5 pretty equally talented players. You want to kind of elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I just love our depth this year. I think we've had a different leading scorer. I mean, each girl probably had led us in scoring at some point in the season, which I think is pretty hard to game plan for us. I think if you try to take one away, the other girls are going to hurt you. And so far, obviously, we've done a pretty good job at that. And the girls don't mind it either. You know, sometimes you get a team where you have someone that needs to score or wants to score, but our girls are pretty happy if we have a different leading scorer at the end of each game. That they support each other very well, very unselfish, and obviously being able to cut down the nets for the regional final on your home court for the second year in a row. I just love watching the girls' emotions and tears of joy coming out of it's just that was a highlight for me as a coach to be able to see that payoff and then double down on it in the sectional final game because they knew we were going to state, but just their tears of joy, I can't describe what that meant for me as a coach. I'm just excited for these girls. I'm really looking forward to see their reaction when we first take the court in the big arena at the Rush Center. I think, for me as a coach, that's going to be worthwhile for everything for me. Being in the locker room with the girls pre-game, just some of those intense moments that you get that, we know now it's coming to an end. We only got 1 or 2 games left, so I'm just going to enjoy every last minute with this team. It's a special group of kids.
We wanted to place first in conference, and we definitely had our eyes on state right away too, so those are our 2 main goals.
What were some highlights from the season, if you can recall?
Honestly, just this whole playoff run has been amazing. Getting regional champs, obviously making it to state has been crazy, and getting second in conference, still a big accomplishment for us, and just seeing how we've improved this whole season. Honestly, again, just like making it to state has been my dream personally. I know it's been everybody's dream as well. Great way to finish out my career here.
I know the team definitely wanted to make it to the crossover game this year, and we also mentioned going to state, and we accomplished both. We were second place in conference this year. Playoff games, all of them have been really fun to play in too.
For the team, our goals were to get first in conference and go to state, which we accomplished. Some highlights of the season was definitely this past weekend when we made it to state. It was just a memory that's going to stick with me for a lifetime, and I just wish I could relive it.
I would have to say probably being at the top of our conference, getting to play in that second place crossover, and then just being sectional champs is pretty exciting too.
Memories-wise, from freshman year on, what are some memories you have of playing basketball here at Owen-Withee?
Probably just being with the girls, being able to get to know everybody a little bit better, and yeah.
We obviously really wanted to make it just as far as we did last year, and obviously farther. We made it to the sectional finals last year, and that was a crazy thing. We've never been that far before in I don't know how many years. But it was a really great experience last year, and we knew how much effort and how hard of work we would have to get there. But we knew we could do it, so we just went into practice every day, and now we're here. So it's pretty incredible. When I was a freshman, I was probably a lot better at shooting than I am now, but so I had some big games, making quite a few threes and stuff. But last year we won the regional final, and that was so cool. I think it was almost even felt a little bit bigger last year because we've never done that before, or as I have never experienced that before. So that was just the most amazing moment, and yeah, it's overall my career as a high school athlete, it's just been a lot of fun.
To make it to state, one of our goals was to make it to state, and here we are. It's kind of crazy. I was really happy when we won that game, our sectional game. And then one of our other goals would be conference champs. We got second place, but we got to play over in the crossover game again, which was really fun. And I think we played one of our best games when we played against Regis. One of my highlights was where I went for 3 games and I had 8 points each game, which was really cool for me because I usually don't score that much in varsity. I played varsity all 4 years, but I had more time to play varsity this year, so I got to play a lot. And then probably being regional champs again, that was really fun. And then playing with all the seniors because I'm really going to miss them next year. Kendall Weiler, she's definitely one of my favorites because I played with her since my freshman year up. I've always guarded her, and I just don't know who I'm going to guard next year. So
Some of my goals, just to make sure that I'm more confident with the ball, be useful to my team, and make sure that they can rely on me. Obviously, making it to the Final Four, it's just really amazing, and we've worked so hard just to be here and everything that we've done.
Well, we had a team meeting before the season, and our biggest goal was to make it to state and just get past where we went last year.
What memories stand out for your playing career so far?
At practice, our janitor sometimes pops in, and just the other week we had him shooting half-court shots, and he hit one, and we all just went crazy.
The Blackhawks will take on the Assumption Royals on Friday morning at 9:05. You can listen to live and free on ZaleskiSports.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, and your sectional champions, the Owen-Withee Blackhawks, going to state. Drink it in, Hawk fans.